Like half my life, half the women that I knew who were friends, they always asked me, why am I single? I could ask you that question. You're as honest as can be. There is no filter in me, is the suburban saying. The first thing that comes to my head comes straight out of my mouth, and that's how it should be. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you the main reason why you're single, since that's the question for me lately with a few people. You're single because you don't know how to suck cock. That's the number one reason why you're single. Now, a lot of people are laughing at that. I guess it's funny. Not trying to be funny. I am trying to be honest, since people keep seeming to ask me that. That is the number one reason. I'll get to the other reasons why you're single, and because I believe I have integrity, there's a few other reasons. It's not the only reason, but I do believe that's the one reason. And I'll explain it as simple as I can. No matter how dumb you are, no matter how much of an airhead you are, no matter how embarrassing that you are, a guy would be willing to put up with all of that shit if you knew how to suck cock. That is not an opinion. That is a fact of life. I met a few girls in my life who were obnoxious, who were embarrassing, who were broke, who were dumb, who were, and still is, an airhead, annoying, just, you really just don't exist, but they knew how to suck cock. Okay, so I'm laughing because I know you're laughing. And again, I emphasize, and I'm not going to repeat myself, I'm not trying to be funny. That is the number one reason why you're single. Now, you want to listen to me? Go right ahead. You don't want to listen to me? That's fine. Continue on doing what you're doing, because it clearly shows, Exhibit A, that it's not working for you. And if it was working for you, you three wouldn't be asking me why you're single. I met some of you decades ago, when I was in high school, 20 years ago, in my late 20s. And you're still in the same spot in your life. Am I trying to be cruel? No, I'm trying to help you since you asked. What I highly would recommend is I would go to Pornhub. It's free. And I would type in how to suck cock. And I would watch that video for as long as you can to try to suck cock. Okay? Again, let me emphasize. As annoying as you are, as cuckoo as you are, as strange and embarrassing as you are, if you figure out how to suck cock, a guy will deal with all of your bizarreness. It's a fact of life. I don't think we emphasize on what sucking cock means. I think we just hear that word, but we don't really understand the meaning. You don't understand how you can make a guy feel. You don't understand how that can change a whole entire guy's perspective of life. If you do it right while that loser is at work for 8 hours a day or 10 hours a day, he's going to be thinking, oh man, can't wait to go home to this girl. She's going to give me a great blowjob. She knows how to do it. And sometimes that's all they care about. That's the reality. People say the word sex and cock and blowjobs, and some people get immature about it. But the reality of it is, sex is nature. Sex is beyond a very important feeling. Me personally, I think sex and laughing are the two best feelings that we can all do as a species. Puts everyone in a better mood. I get so frustrated when I see cop got in trouble for having sex in a squad car. You want the cop to have sex in the squad car. I mean, do I really have to explain this simple shit to you people? Do you really, don't understand that? I think I said this before. I don't know if I said it on YouTube. If I'm driving down the street and a cop hasn't had sex in a long time and he pulls me over, well, he's not going to be in the best of mood. At the very least, once again, because I'm fair and I believe I have a lot of integrity, at the very least, if he got a blowjob or was fucking in the squad car 5 minutes before he pulled my dumb ass over on I-55, my chances are going to be a lot better of not getting a ticket. My chances are going to be a lot better of me not getting an ass whooping. He's not going to have any energy to beat my ass and want to beat my smart mouth ass. He just got done blowing a load in the girl's mouth. So that's out of him. He's going to be a happy person. Why do you people not understand that? If anything, there should be a law put in place where cops can have sexual orientation once a month in their squad cars to release tension. It's a public safety issue, for God's sakes. But I'm different. I'm an extremely different type of person. I just don't go along with the same old broken system. I come up with ideas to make everyone as much as I can happy. And when I do, you fuckers want to dismiss it. Because you're not creative. Because you don't think outside the box. You're not a writer. You're not a producer. You're not talented. You just know how to follow. You don't know how to lead. You know how to use a fucking program or an app. You don't know how to create a fucking program or an app. I have to do it for you. There's that saying many years ago. Many years ago. I learned this in high school. Once upon a time, someone asked me, "You're a good bullshit artist. How would you like to be a lawyer?" I should have never turned them down. These people, they were powerful. They were badass. They recognized talent. They made moves. They were chess players. I didn't want to. They said they could manipulate my high school diploma. They could manipulate the college degree. They could manipulate the certificate. They would make it look it was real. Now, some of you are saying, no, that's not true. No, shut up. Just shut your mouth. Just be quiet, you average fucking nobody person. It was in the 90s. It was college credits. Go ahead, I know you're thinking, oh, Schlick will just call the college. First of all, at that time, I wasn't on no one's radar. Secondly, at that time, you go ahead and call a fucking college records. They would have done it. Trust me, just take my fucking word for it. But I turned it down. I didn't want to do it because I didn't really like lawyers or prosecutors because you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. If you're a prosecutor, you're part of the new form of slavery. If you're a lawyer, you're going to get a criminal out of something if he gives you a humongous retainer. I just didn't want to do it at the time. I should have, now that I think about it. But I didn't want to do it at the time. Point of the matter is, this guy told me a joke. We'd go out to lunch all the time. He said, and he was a lawyer, by the way. He said, if a judge, no one could ever speak for a judge. People do it all the fucking time. Well, I know the judge. Well, I know, I have history with the judge. The judge is going to do this. Well, no, I know the judge. That was the line that lawyers always told clients. I know the judge. I know that courtroom. You're in good hands. Sure. And they would always speak for the judge, and they would say what the judge is going to do come Monday morning. Most people would believe it. Me, I never believed it. The guy who offered me to be a lawyer, he didn't believe it. He told me no one knows what the judge is going to do on that Monday morning. Let's just say, hypothetically, that judge had a threesome the Sunday evening before. That judge is going to be in a pretty fucking goddamn good mood coming Monday morning. He's going to be happy as fuck. He's going to have a smile on his face. I just had a threesome with my wife. He's probably not going to talk about it too much because judges are obviously smart. They don't have big mouths like my dumbass does. He's going to be happy. He's going to be thinking of the girl. He's going to be thinking of his wife. He's going to be thinking of the positions. He's going to be one happy person. More than likely, 99.9% of the time, whatever defendant is in his courtroom on Monday, you're good. But the same guy told me, what if the night before that judge got cheated on and saw his wife with another man? Those defendants on Monday morning are more than likely fucked. What's the bottom line? Well, besides, it should be against the law for lawyers and prosecutors to say, I know this judge. We go golfing together. This is what the judge is going to do. Can't speak for nobody, especially a judge. You can say, I have history with this judge, and this judge is pretty lenient and understandable that you're just a dumb fuck who grew up in poverty. You could say that, but don't say you go golfing. You know how many fucking lawyers I recorded that said I golf with the judge? Don't. Anywho, the point of the matter is, sex is awesome. And it's awesome for everybody. That judge had a great sex life on Sunday evening. Everyone is good to go and are very happy. That's just a fact of life. It's not an opinion. It's a fact of life. We need to have cops and law enforcement and, quite frankly, everyone in the ghetto to have sex more. Now, while you guys are still dismissing me because you're immature, you can't talk about the sex word without being immature. without being inappropriate, without cringing because you're a fucking prune. It was just on the news, and I don't know if this is true. I want to say it is true. I don't think they would lie about this, but if it's not true, forgive me. I saw on the news that instead of having chips in the vending machines, they're now having crack pipes and fresh, clean needles. Okay, so I am someone who likes to think outside the box. I'm not someone to dismiss anything right away. I am definitely someone who loves and admires fresh ideas. And it didn't take me too long to realize that you are very fucking stupid. And that's probably one reason why San Francisco looks like San Francisco, because I believe they were the first city to start giving away clean needles. The point is to get you off of fucking drugs, not give you a tool to get you on the same drugs, if not more. But I'm not going to get into that topic because that's just the government over there wanting people to be addicted to drugs. We don't have to talk about that. Intelligent people know what I mean. Where I'm going with this is, if they're offering fresh needles and clean crack pipes for drug users to go ahead at it, and put that shit in their body and fuck it up more, I think someone should listen to my idea and make it mandatory that all law enforcement gets to have sex in the squad car or at the police station at least once a month. Without you fuckers laughing at me, as you normally typically do. My whole pathetic fucking life, anyone with a brain, all my smart friends always told me, it is hard to take you serious, Eric. Am I fucking laughing? Do you like to have sex? Miss, it's hard to take me fucking seriously. Am I smiling right now? To any cop watching this fucking video, do you have any objections to this? I don't think so. I mean, how many people in the office wants to fuck someone else in the office? That's a normal thing. Who doesn't want to fuck their secretary? You know how many times secretaries got fucked by their employer right in the fucking office, right on top of the desk that you guys have a meeting on in the morning? Is that something I'm making up, or is that something that really happened and happened? There just needs to be a mutual understanding about it. Because you have lawsuits, you have work policies, you have just rules and regulations. There should just be a request sent through an email. Hey, my name is Sammy. I work with you. You know me. I'm 2 cubicles over. If you don't want to, that's fine. But if you would like to, would you like to have sex sometime secretly on the desk before anyone gets here at work? She says yes. Great. She says no. Sammy is never, ever, ever, never, ever allowed to ask her that question again. What's the fucking problem? There was some cop. Now, I think she went a little too far, but who the fuck am I to judge? I got my own problems. I got my own shit that I'm sure a lot of people may be able to judge. So who am I to judge? There was this one cop. Allegedly, she hooked up with like half the department. Okay, so hold on. Before we open up that door, let's look at the outcome. Was half that department and that whole entire police station, how were their performance during that whole month when she hooked up with them? Pretty cool. I'm not going to say her name, but let's just call her Nicole from now on. You know how many cops in that station? Yeah, I hooked up with Nicole yesterday. Oh, cool. How was she? She's good. Good. All right, yeah, I'm going to hook up with her today. All right, yeah, go for it. Fucking Kevin and Marty would be two happy cops. Whoever Kevin and Marty pull over, that driver is going to be one happy driver. Life is better. Life is peaceful. And Nicole, whatever her name is, she likes cock. She likes cop cock. Okay, great. We all have our preference. I don't give a fuck. What's the fucking problem here? No, she's in trouble and all those other cops are in trouble. I don't understand. I just don't understand. It wasn't rape. It was consensual. I don't understand. Well, you can't do that on the clock, Eric. Why? Can they have a lunch break? Instead of a lunch break, can they have a fuck break? Or are you laughing? Instead of a fuck break, can they have a suck break? Or are you laughing? I don't understand what the problem is. They put crack pipes in a vending machine. They put that through. So you might as well put my shit through. No? Okay. So let's go on with a couple more things, because I gotta go have sex in a squad car. Another reason why you're single. Since 3 people asked me that recently. You make over $400,000 a fucking year. 400 grand a year. And you're single. What doesn't add up about that? Don't ever, never, ever in your whole entire life even think about saying one bad thing about me. Say that out loud. You make $400,000 a year. And for some strange reason, you're single. You're not even ugly. Why is that? Because you don't know how to suck cock. You don't know how to give a good blowjob. You don't know how to swallow. You don't know how to act before. You don't know how to act afterwards. It all comes down to sucking cock. If you were truly, really good at sucking cock, he would call you back. Now, granted, you're going to think that he's going to call you back because he likes you, and I'll come back and say you're partially right. He likes a part of you. He likes the part where you suck cock. And that's it. You girls have a problem. There's a lot of you people too. Almost everything is a lie in life. Almost. Not all, almost. What's your name? That's a lie right there. You don't know that, do you? You haven't figured that out yet? At this stage in your life, at this point in your life, your age in this life, you have not figured that out yet, have you? I'll explain it. Nothing else to do right now. If I'm at a bar and I ask you what's your name, I am pretty much saying, hey, you look pretty hot. I just want to fuck you. It doesn't matter your name. If you said Kelly, do you honest to God think I'm going to go ahead and say, oh, never mind. I don't like the name Kelly. All right, have a good day. No. I'm going to continue on with my next lie. Do you understand that? Is that a harsh reality? Are you saying to yourself, no, this can't be? Okay, what's your name? My name is Jenny. Oh, sorry to bother you. I don't like that name. Have a good day. Do you honest to God think that guy is going to walk away? Doesn't matter your name. It never ever fucking did, besides your parents naming you and the name on your government ID. Do you understand? Because if you can't understand that part, there's really no reason for us to move on. Do you really think your name is important? Your name doesn't mean anything to him. Okay? One last time. Hey, what's your name? My name is Jessica. Oh, sorry to bother you. All right, have a good day. What? Jessica's going to be like, what the fuck? Well, Jessica, he doesn't like that name Jessica. So he decided to end the conversation right there. Your name doesn't make one bit of a fucking difference to absolutely anyone besides your mom and your dad and the government. You wanted honesty. All right, here, let me go along. Hey, what's your name? Oh, my name is Kathy. Hey, Kathy. My name's Roger. Kathy, that's a very nice name. Oh, thank you. Is that how you want to play it? Remember when I said earlier in this video, has what you've been doing since we were in high school and throughout the decades, has that been working? Is that how you want to continue still doing it? Kathy, hey, cool name. Oh, thank you. Roger's not bad too. Yeah. That's just a lie. You could have said any fucking name and he would have said that was a cool name. I know I certainly fucking did. Doesn't matter your name. It matters about your appearance, you airhead. Let me guess, what's next? You come here often? Does it matter? Do you honest to God truly believe that I give one hair of a fuck from my pubic hairs if you come here often? What if you say no? What's in it for me, airhead? Not much. What if you say yeah? Yeah, I've been coming here for like the last 2 months. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, cool. I mean, is this not settling in? Do you still want to continue on the same shit that you've been doing since we were in high school? All right, let me play it along. Hey, how long you been coming here? Oh, last few months. Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah, I've been coming here. I just came here last 2 weeks ago. Yeah, nice joint, right? Yeah. Okay. You want to continue on down that phony, not sincere road? Kathy? Let me guess. Where do you work at? Oh, that's now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. Because now I get to see what I can get out of you. And you get to see what you can get out of me. So where do you work at, Kathy? Oh, I'm a cop. Oh. That's cool. So the first thing that goes on in the male's head, well, I get to handcuff you if we ever hook up. I get to arrest you. I get to throw you on the bed. I never got off on that like my friends did. Always want to fuck cops. I never got off on that. It just feels weird handcuffing a woman and fucking her. It just never got off on that. But okay. That's your thing. Hey, I don't judge. I do other stuff. That's fine. But the point of the matter is, now you're being used. Because if you said that you worked at McDonald's, it wouldn't be as interesting. It wouldn't be as entertaining. What, I'm going to fuck you on the bed with a Big Mac on the side and a order of fries? Job titles. When we ask that, we're selfish. We love job titles. We don't love you. We don't want to see your personality. We want to see your job title. And there's plenty of them out there. People say the word greed. Greed. White collar crime. People are greedy. Politicians, they're greedy. Republicans, they're greedy. They always want more and more. Greed. Okay, that makes sense. American greed. But what's the next domino? What's the last domino? What's the final fucking domino? Why are you greedy? You're greedy because you're insecure. You're not sure about yourself. So that's why you always want more and more and more and more. It's an insecurity thing. We could talk about that on another YouTube video. If I still continue on doing these things, I think I'm done. This YouTube thing, it's just not the same anymore. And quite frankly, I'm at a point in my life where I'm gonna let you people just do what you do. Like in my 20s, I loved money. In my 30s, I want to change the world and teach the world, and more importantly, try to change the world. And that didn't work out as planned. In my 40s, I'm just sitting back like, good luck, God bless. I do wish you the best, and I don't even really have any energy to deal with you anymore. You just keep on doing what you're doing, and that's your life. You got like 30 more years to live any fucking way, so it doesn't really matter. Nothing we do really matters. When you're in your 40, nothing matters at this point. So you continue doing what you do. Oh, I'm an accountant. Oh. Well, that's kind of fucking boring, but at least maybe I can get some money out of this deal. That's how it goes. What's your favorite color? That's a good one. Now, are you really being serious with me? I don't care your favorite color. I just want to fuck. And I'm assuming you do too. But why do you got all these barriers up and the 20 question games? Beats the living shit out of me. I guess I'll play along. My favorite color is whatever your favorite color is. My favorite color is purple. My favorite color is fucking purple. I like Barney. You want to fuck now? I mean, how stupid and immature are we? Doesn't matter your favorite color. What's your favorite food? This kind of does matter, because obviously for you, not me, for most guys, they say to themselves, well, if I find out her favorite food, I'm going to take her there because this is what I have to do before we fuck. That's the reality. I'm not taking you to this fucking restaurant, and I don't even care about the money, but since we're talking about it, it's probably going to cost $150. I'm not spending $150, and more importantly, my time that I have to sit there for at least an hour and putting on this show, this phony, fucked up show, and hearing about all kinds of your favorite things that I don't really care about. I just want to fuck. And that is it. And if you're good, I will contact you back in a couple of days. And if you're not, that's it. That's the reality of it. Now some girls are laughing their asses off, some girls are offended. Oh, you don't like me? Well, that sucks. I have a problem making new friends. I just don't have a personality or communication skills. And as you could tell, I am just one ugly person. I can't make new friends. Please, continue to like me. Please, don't not like me. I'm going to lose a lot of sleep tonight. Alright, last topic. I gotta go. I think I did my part. Learn how to suck cock, okay? You guys will be alright. Or you girls will be alright. Well, maybe you guys too. Here's a big fucking word. Selfish. Throughout the years, as far as I can remember, I met a lot of selfish people. And I ain't just talking about women, I'm talking about guys too. I met a lot of selfish people. Maybe you're single because you're selfish. And you just haven't figured it out. What you truly haven't figured it out, and this is how I probably should have started off this YouTube video, what you truly, really haven't figured out is God, karma, the laws of the universe. There is that saying, what goes around comes right back around. What goes up must come down. What we do down here on planet Earth determines on where we go next. That is not an opinion. That is a fact of life. If you're a selfish bitch, you're a selfish person, later on down the road, maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, sometime down the road, I guarantee you it's going to haunt you back quadruple more, if not more than quadruple. That is extremely important for everyone to understand. And that goes according to me. It took me a long time in my life to figure out the karma card, the God card. Boy, did it take me so fucking long. I used to scam all kinds of shit that you wouldn't even believe in high school. I got away with all kinds of shit. I'm talking about boxes of pagers, boxes of Primeco phones. I'm talking about TVs, VCRs, VHS tapes, DVDs when they were fresh out. Everyone thinks The Sopranos had some cool DVDs. No, I had tons of plasma TVs. My fingers right here still hurt from bending the white tape and picking up the white straps for the plasma. Hundreds, at least 1,000 plasma TVs I sold from my scheming days. And I would love it. It was a rush. I enjoyed it. I miss it, to be honest with you. It was just me saying, fuck you, man. Fuck the white man. Fuck the system. I got you back. Fuck you. I've done that. Fuck. I was just a born manipulating, scamming son of a fucking bitch. I came out of my mother's stomach born a schemer, a manipulator, and obviously a great bullshit artist. Great communication skills as you people. I was just born this way. And I ain't going to say poverty. I ain't going to talk about no father figure. I ain't going to talk about my conditions. Those are all just excuses. It's real, but those are all just excuses. I used to love doing that shit. I got off on it. I remember there was times I had thousands of dollars in cash in my 20s. I ain't talking about 2006. Not that. I'll get to that later. I just remember thinking to myself, okay, this is getting old. How else can I fuck the man? I want to do something different. I was just greedy. I was on that rush. And I got away with it. Many years. 7th grade, 8th grade, all through high school. We're talking like many fucking years. I just got away with it. Life is good. Life is good. You're a pretty cool kid when you're selling boxes of pagers to some stores. Life was good. And then what happens? Well, then, as most of you know, 2006 comes. For something I didn't fucking do. That's a fact, by the way. I didn't. I have evidence. Fucker. And I remember sitting in my prison cell, just laying back, looking at the ceiling. Damn. Karma fucked me real damn fucking good. And I remember talking to somebody else. He was kind of in the same boat. He used to sell weed his whole entire life and got away with it. Made tons of money, got away with it. Now, obviously, now the government's selling weed, hypocrites. But back then, it was a different time. You weren't able to sell weed. You had like a dime bag on you. That's a felony, if I'm not mistaken. He sold weed his whole entire life. Now he's in jail for another crime that he didn't do. And he just told me the same thing that I have already figured out. Karma. Karma is absolutely nothing to play with. It can't be proven from a scientific point of view, but I'm telling you, it's real. You have to stop being selfish. I still have people from this day in my life. They only call you when they want something. They only call you when they need something. They only call you if it's a free dinner. They only call you if something's for free. Me, I didn't even notice it until other people brought it up to me. Because if I go out and if I pay for your dinner, I'm not thinking nothing of it. I don't even want to talk about it. That's petty. That's dumb. That's lame. That's amateur. That's corny. That's fuck this $100. That I don't even want to talk about that. That's just stupid to me. It's just dumb. Don't talk about paying. I don't even like money. I'm not. I don't. Let's just go out. Let's just have a memory. Don't make this awkward. Don't make this corny. Don't make this cheesy. Let's just go out and what. because I want to fuck. But then later on, someone told me, no, she only comes around for a free dinner, for a free this, for free that. I'm like, no. Oh, then it turns out to be later on. I'm like, holy fucking shit, you're right. How did you know that? I could just tell. I'm like, yeah, that's fucked up. Okay. Well, I guess I'm not going to call this person any damn more. That's selfish. And that's going to come back to you. And you don't want it to come back to you. That's why you're in the situation that you're in. And I know a lot of people out there, they're saying, is he talking about me? Well, if the shoe fits, put the motherfucking shoe on, slut. I don't know, am I? Am I talking about you? Are you a selfish person? Do you only call me when you want to call me? Do you not call me when you don't want to call me? Am I talking about you? I guess you will never know. Because I know who I'm talking to. Secondly, if you don't know how to suck cock and you can't figure it out, because there's a lot of girls out there who are prunes, and I'm not saying they're prunes to be rude, maybe I should find a different word. There are some girls out there who are just a little icky. They're not the physical type. They're not wild. They're not loose. They don't know how to let go. They're just not good at it. They're just by nature. Some people can dance. Some people can't dance. Some people are born ballerinas and dancers. Some people aren't. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing. If you can't suck cock because you don't like, just move, whatever, your neck hurt, I don't know, you got a disability, whatever the may be. If you can't perfect that, at the very least what you can do is smell good. Because while the guy is on top of you, moving, at least he gets to smell you. At least you could smell good. Certain cologne smells good on certain men. I wear one cologne. I don't talk about what I wear. A lot of people try to figure it out. I mean, unless you're a girl. Girls try to figure it out. I think a couple guys ask me too. Don't get weird on me, motherfucker. Just because you put on my cologne, you're not going to get the same girls who want me, dickhead. The cologne that I put on may not smell right on your skin. You have to find your own cologne. Same thing with girls. There's a perfume. Put on your thighs. Smell good. And at the very least, afterwards, he'll call you back. I used to put cologne right here. Psst, 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 right here on my neck. Psst, 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 psst. Then I go out. I knew girls would hug me all the time. It's just what they do. Girls like to hug people. Okay. So I knew when I hugged them this way, their head would be on my shoulder here. Or if I hugged them this way, their head would be on my shoulder here. Either way, if I went here or if I went here, their chicken head is right here and right here. Why do you think I did that? I did that because a girl is going to smell my cologne here or here. And then that chicken head, right after she hugs me, and we start talking, and we're not as close to each other, all she can think about is how I smell, and she wants to get further. She wants to get closer to me. I gave her a taste. I gave her a scent. It's like a drug dealer. He gives the drug away for the first time for free to get you addicted to it. Now when I leave that girl and we're across from the table, everything in her mind, she's just thinking, how can she get back closer to me? It's the same thing with you. Find the right perfume, and the guy's going to want to get closer to you. So, if you don't know how to suck cock, at least you could smell fresh. Smell addicting. You want some more? Should I keep going? I think I did a pretty good job. I'm at 50 fucking minutes and 43 seconds and counting. Okay, another thing. Married people. First of all, when you go on dating websites and you're on Facebook, don't put on your fucking Facebook profile or your dating website divorced, separated. I mean, it's like me going on a dating website and putting ex-con, putting my prison number in, putting convicted felon. I mean, how stupid does that sound? You go to my Facebook page, it says ex-con. Why would you do that? That's pretty fucking stupid. Yeah, you putting your divorce and you're separated, that's pretty fucking stupid too. Now, you know what that tells me? No offense. Just being honest. What you girls like about me? Remember, I have no filter. What goes into my head comes straight out of my mouth. That's how it should be. Do I look like a politician to you, slut? You need to hear this. When I hear someone is divorced, I say to myself, when you were in high school and when you were in your 20s, you fell for that scam, didn't you, bitch? You fell for it. See? Not me. I didn't fall for that shit. I've always been a fucking genius. I know the tricks of the trade. I may not scam no more, but I still know how a scam works. Can't trick a trickster. Can't scheme a schemer. You're in high school, America, school, society. They planted the seed in your head and said, hey, when you get out of high school, you're supposed to go to college. You're supposed to be engaged at this time. You're supposed to be married at this time. You're supposed to be here in your career at this time. You're supposed to have a down payment here at this time in your life. You're supposed to have a certain amount of kids here at this time in your life, at this age. You're supposed to have the wedding. You're supposed to have the gown. You're supposed to have the reception. You're supposed to have the engagement ring. You're supposed to have the ring in general. You're supposed to have the wedding cake. You're supposed to do that corny, cute shit at the end when they're eating cake, putting it on their nose, and they put it on their nose, and Kelly and Kathy and Jimmy and Roger are just so fucking happy, right? What society did not tell you, what America did not tell you, what high school did not tell you, is what is the final thing. At the end of that, I needed attention for the moment, because Facebook wasn't around. They didn't tell you about you need a divorce attorney. You big dumbass. I could have told you that. They didn't tell you that, did they? And why? Why didn't they tell you that? I'll tell you that. I would have told you that. Now that there's social media going on and Facebook is around and TikTok and like Shitter and Instaman, now that the social media around, weddings have gone down. Before, a lot of people got married for two reasons. One, they fell for the scam and they thought they were in love. I'm in love. The second reason is because that was their way of getting attention. The big wedding day. That attention cost you a lot of fucking money, huh? You can't stay with the same girl or guy for your whole entire life, Kevin. Okay? Now, this is where my integrity comes in. This is America. And one of the best things about America is you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. You have the right to turn this video off and call me an idiot. You don't have to listen to me. Do you? You don't have to listen to me. Do you? The problem is, though, public records show 65% of marriages end up in a divorce. And I believe that number is wrong. I believe they did a good job with providing that number. Those are just the numbers that are made on public record. Those aren't counting and including the numbers of the people who couldn't hire the divorce attorney. Divorce attorneys cost money. Those aren't the people, and those aren't the numbers of the people where they just said, you know what, I don't like this motherfucker, I'm tired of this motherfucker, but I have a kid with him. We have kids together, so for the kid's sake, I'm going to ride this out until the kids are 18 or somewhere close by. Those numbers aren't included, so it's more than 65%. Those numbers don't include, and this is no laughing matter, those numbers don't include of women who are afraid to leave their husband out of fear of some fucked up shit. Those numbers don't include women who have to stay with their significant other and love of their life. High school sweetheart. They don't include they're just staying with them for the financial gain because they have no education and he pays the bills. Never get married. Again, you have a right to. Again, there's some people out there, I'm not ignorant, there's some people out there who are happy, so they say. But it's like a shirt. And I'm not trying to be rude, I'm just being honest. You remember when you were in 7th grade and you bought a shirt from the mall? The shirt was fresh. The shirt smelled good. You just felt good in the shirt. It was fresh. You're like, wow, this is fresh. That lasted for a day. Everything is fresh the first time. And then the next day that goes on, well, I want to wear that same shirt again. I felt pretty good at it. Great. But it's not as fresh as the first day. Next weekend, you could just forget about it. Because now everyone is going to see you with the same old shirt. The girl is the shirt. Yeah. Now, some people are laughing their ass off as usual. Some people are getting mad. Oh, please don't. Please don't be mad at me in my life. I have a problem making new friends. Please. Oh, how will I pay my bills? What bills? I don't have any. Fucking idiot. Are you happy with your wife? Are you happy with your significant other? Fucking listen to me. You want to keep putting on a show? You go right a fucking head. I already know, but it's okay. Don't worry about it. It's like a car. Remember the car when you were 16? The car is new. The car smells good. Look at the car from the inside. Smell it. Look at how it drives. Look at me, everybody. I have a new car. I'm going to go to my friend's house. I'm going to show my other friends my new car. Everyone jump in. It's a new car. It's beautiful. That's a good fucking car. That's a good fucking shirt. Guess what? In about 6 months, and I'm being generous, motherfucker, in about 6 months, that smell in the car, it went away. In about 6 months, I'll say a year, and I'm being generous, chickenhead. In about a year, there's going to be a new make and model, and you're going to want that. Go ahead. Tell me I'm lying. Look at the new models. Go to Google and type in models 2023. Do you want to stay with your significant other, or do you want the new model 2023? People get tired of each other. That's just a fact of life. I mean, look at me. I'm a perfect example. I'm 43 years old. I'm going through changes. I'm going through changes. You think, like I'm still good. Don't get me wrong. I'm still fucking hot. Trust me. I'm a lot. I still have it going on. Got about maybe 10 more years. 8. Gotta watch what I eat. Gotta go running again. But you think I look like in my 30s? My face was smaller. I had more hair. We just get old. And now we want the new model. And if your significant other says otherwise, you don't have a significant other. You're single because you don't know how to suck cock. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be cruel. Okay. I gotta go. Listen. I'm so sorry. This video helped you women out, though. Like, don't bullshit me. Listen to me. These are 2 important things, and I really have to go. God, karma, the laws of the universe. What goes around comes around. What you do determines on where you are going to go next in the afterlife. How you treat certain people, no matter who it is. You could say to yourself, well, I don't really like that person. Well, I'm done with that person. Well, I got what I could out of that person. How you treat that person that you really don't need anymore or like. I guarantee you, Jesus Christ, looking at me now, the person that you do need and the person that you do like, and whatever dreams you may have, karma is going to remember what you did to the first person. It's extremely important you know about karma. Years it took me to figure it out. I really hope it doesn't take you the same amount of time that it took me. And last and final, one of my favorites. Betrayal. Almost every single person you know will betray you. And almost every single person you will betray as well. You will use people unintentionally. Sometimes you'll use people because that's just what you do. Sometimes, more than likely, you're using people and you don't even know it. Betrayal. I won't betray you. Promise you. I've mastered that. Betrayal was never in me. I may do some fucked up shit. I may say some fucked up shit. I may owe a little money and be late on it. But I won't betray you. You will betray me. It's almost like I'm not betraying you because I want to see how long you can go without betraying me. Learn how to suck cock.